Hey, everybody. Welcome to Music Bytes, a show from dreams to reality that takes a peek inside the universal language of music. I'm your host, Shanique Yates, and I am a journalist. I cover all things. You might have seen my work in places like Revolt, Blavity, Sweet July, wherever you read your work. That's me. Okay, so this show is going to explore the classics, the currents, and everything in between. We'll dive deep into the stories behind the songs, the artists who create them, and the impact that music has on our lives. And we won't just be talking about music. We'll invite music enthusiasts, industry experts, and even the artists themselves to join us for conversations about their work and the love of music. So sit back, relax, and let the music take you on a journey from classics to currents. This is Music Bites, where every note tells a story.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
I'm blown away.
I'm subscribed.
Okay. I am blown away.
Subscribed.
Wow.
So
I can't wait to
I'm
watch.
very honored today, you guys, because my first guests are people that I love, adore, admire, all the things. So let's introduce the ladies of Beytime and Unwine. Okay, so Beytime and Unwine is a platform created by three, not one, not two, but three Beyonce scholars. They went to the University of Beyonce Knowles Carter. Okay. And Brittany, Alex, and Ebony, they bring us so much Black girl magic to every episode. And y'all, they have certified. Beyonce know them. Beyonce call and check up on them.
From time to time.
And they are also the host of the Unwind and Uncut podcast. With their in-depth of Beyonce's music, her artistry, and everything that she does, they're going to bring us some knowledge. We're going to learn some things today, y'all. So without further ado, let's welcome the guest of Music Bites, Beytime and Unwind.
First of all, that introduction was amazing.
Fire.
Oh my God.
Flames.
I had to get it right.
You
I had to
did.
get it
It
right
was
for y'all.
perfect.
Thank you.
Because y'all are those girls. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Look, I
Thank
didn't even call and talk to y'all ahead of this today, and we just in sync, because that's just what y'all do.
Get
That is what we do.
Sister said get information, so we do
Mhm.
every time.
Okay. All right, I have one more introduction, and that is what we're going to talk about today. For our first episode of Music Bites, we are thrilled. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so excited to explore the iconic Destiny's Child album, The Writings on the Wall. And so this came out 25 years ago, y'all.
Has it been 25?
July 27th made 25
That's
years.
insane.
5 years is insane.
I'm that old.
Okay. And this album, no, we owe y'all.
Yeah,
a little bit, just a little
that's
bit.
actually crazy.
Just a
Wow.
little bit. And so this album really marked a turn from them going from a girl group into womanhood,
Mhm.
right? Because a lot of these songs, Temptation.
Yeah.
It's so
We can
grown.
Temptation
we
is
can go there.
grown.
Yeah.
Confessions is grown.
Confessions
Yeah.
is very grown.
I'm like,
Temptation is very
wow.
grown.
And they were teenagers when they made the album?
Yeah. Yeah, I knew
Crazy.
nothing about those things when listening. It sounded good.
It sounded
Mhm.
good.
So I could bop, I could do a little
Mhm.
whatnot. And so we're going to discuss the writings on the walls today. And so I want to get us started with, when you think about the writings on the walls, what's the first thing that pops into your head?
The first thing that pops into my head is talk about a sophomore album.
Yeah.
The album was so good, especially following their first albums, Destiny's Child. And that album was insane. The way they even started the album off, crazy. And to follow up with that, it's a masterpiece. Every song is there are no skips. Show me a skip. You can't.
It ain't one.
There isn't one.
Where they at?
And like you said, it's such a grown album. They really, if you didn't know how old they were at the time, you would have thought they were grown women.
Yeah.
Really.
And can
Agreed.
y'all remind me, how old were they when they did this? like if you the age range?
They had
wanna
to be
see,
like early teen, like late
18,
teens,
19,
maybe like
Okay.
because they did the
19.
first album like 16, 17.
Yeah.
So it's like 18, 19,
They
20.
had to be at least, or the oldest maybe like 21 or 22.
And if that, probably
If that.
not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Actually. Probably
'Cause-
still late teens.
Yeah, it's definitely late teens before the 20s, I think.
I love that. And Alex, how about you? Like when you think the writings on the wall, what pops up in your mind?
To me, I think about vocals. Like, to me, this is when Beyonce really was like, I'm the lead singer. I'm going to sing and I'm going to show y'all I can sing. Because I feel like people was trying to they were trying to hate on her a little bit, saying that she's
Mhm.
not a vocalist, she can't sing. And I'm just like, have you listened to this album? Because the harmonies were there.
Period.
And the lead vocals she was riffing on every song.
I was
until
gonna say
the
that.
very end of the
Mhm.
song. Like the song fading out and she's still like yeah, I think about Beyonce proving people like
Yep.
I can sing. I'm gonna outsing everybody.
Yeah.
I think this was like the foundation to her solo career almost.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah.
definitely tell where she was
Yeah.
like in, just being more lead. Like
I could tell she was clocked in that studio.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah, she
this is
definitely
not a
was.
game.
Absolutely,
I'm going
yeah.
to
Like,
everything
yeah.
from
Here to work.
vocal, the riffs, the runs, all of that. We're gonna make sure it's top tier.
yeah,
Mhm.
even
Even the
sound
writing.
like
Yeah.
Yep.
sound like she had something to
Period.
prove.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She was hungry.
Mhm.
Oh, for me, it's like that's the first album that I purchased, well, that my mom purchased for me. So like it holds a special place in my heart. I remember me and my sister always running it back from the first song to the last song and just playing it all the time and acting like I'm Kelly, she Beyonce. Like it was
Mhm.
always a thing. But like she said, it's the vocals for me. It was also the styling, like the rollout. Like
Yeah.
the style that they had throughout the music videos and just what they were bringing on the first, like the album cover, iconic.
Yeah.
Like the hairstyles alone, eights before its time. And if you look at the album cover, all those
I was
looks
gonna
could
get into
fit
that.
today.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's just that. So
Yeah.
I would just say
It's
just iconic.
timeless.
Yeah.
Timeless.
And I was gonna bring up that album cover because, like, look at this.
Yeah.
They said we are grown.
Grown.
Yeah.
We look good. We're gonna give them a mug.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. The
You
mugs was
know,
serious.
That should have told people.
To, like forward
Yeah.
with it, like it's like I'm here, like we're here. You
Yeah.
can't
And
tell us
every
nothing.
single one of them
Yeah.
was clocked in.
Absolutely. I definitely agree. And so I'm excited because today we're going to like do a track by track kind of rundown of the writings on the walls. But similar to what you were saying, Ebony, is like, I remember this album, that little silver CD with the writings literally on the
On it.
CD.
Mhm.
Yes.
And me and my sister ran it to the ground so bad that I had a copy and then my mama had to get her a copy. and you know my household.
Yeah.
So
Y'all
girl,
live in the
I'm
same
gonna go
house?
back to Circuit City and I'm gonna age myself with the Circuit City reference. But just like I just remember that. And then I had this little purple book bag that had, and this was like not Latavia and Latoya weren't on this. It was Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle. And I kept all my CDs in it. It was a little, you took it off the backpack. It was purple. Kelly had that red hair. And you could not tell me I was not Kelly Rowland, honey. Because I had never really seen like brown skin like that. Like I was like, whoa, she looked like me. Like,
And
Yeah.
the hair
Yep.
ate, the,
the hair
low
ate.
pixie
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah.
I wanted to be Kelly Rowland so
Can you
bad.
imagine?
I still do.
I think every little brownstone girl wanted to be Kelly
Yeah,
Rowland. Like,
Absolutely.
representation was there.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
they made sure of that.
Latavia also had a mug.
She
Yes.
did.
Latavia,
Yeah.
She
I'm looking at it
did.
right here. She
Camera
like,
over.
baby.
Uh-huh.
And then I love the intro. Like, so we can get started.
Let's
Here.
get
I'm
into
gonna
it.
just start. I'm gonna start with the second song, but I don't want to skip the intro. I want to talk about the intro because they came in the intro repping they set.
Okay.
It was giving. It was giving theater.
It was giving theater.
like,
It was giving Carmen. It was giving opera.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They
And it
were-
was really setting the,
The
tone.
mob, like,
Yes.
Yeah.
from Four Barrels.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then it was like, we got Latavia from the Fourth Ward. I said, y'all better rep y'all set.
It was
said
very
something.
theatrical.
Yeah,
It
it
was.
definitely was.
It
So
was.
to come up with that
Theatrical.
concept and like really like let's make
Let's
from
do
the
it.
top of the album, we're
Yeah.
gonna really make this a thing.
Uh-huh.
Like that is so creative
Yeah,
And
then
iconic.
iconic, and to just
The
say
Ten
like
Commandments?
the commandments
Yeah.
of a
The
relationship.
commandments,
It said, how do
yeah.
you get the writings on the wall.
Yeah.
I said,
And now that I'm grown, it's like, oh,
yes. Because it's like, I
No.
appreciated it back then, but
Yeah.
it's like, now that I'm older, it really hits.
People don't do
Yeah,
concepts.
they
Or
don't.
They
They
don't do
don't.
concepts. They don't
none
make
of that.
albums anymore.
They
You know?
don't.
They don't make albums.
Clock
They don't
it.
make a body of work anymore. They just make a single and it burns out. Then they make another single and it burns out. Nobody listens to a body of work anymore.
They truly do not. And so let's get into this body of work. I'm gonna hit play on the first song, and this one, y'all. When you hear that,
Mhm.
just the guitar.
just listen.
itself.
When
Yes.
you hear that, didn't it?
Yes.
Like,
Ooh,
baby.
my God.
But first and foremost, to open up an album with y'all thought that we weren't gonna make it.
Okay.
Y'all thought.
And it specifically said, this is from my haters that said we wouldn't
Yup.
make it. Now we do it in platinum, and now,
now
you
y'all
can't take it.
Ooh.
Y'all can't take
That's
it.
a
Can you
word.
imagine? Like, I know there was like, when we really get up,
Okay.
I don't remember all y'all that really
Yeah.
trying to pull us down and play us, that didn't give
Yeah.
us the record deals or nothing. Now look at us.
Oh my
Mhm.
God.
You see how we
And
feel.
Beyonce loved to clock her haters.
Ooh,
Yeah.
She loved to.
And honestly, if I was in a position, I definitely would be
I
clocking it
would.
every
Yeah.
time.
Every
That
time.
was the intro, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I enter and understand, and I love that we're starting with so good because personally, whenever something good happens in my life, I play this song.
Yeah.
This used to be my wake up on my Amazon, like on my what's the little thing called? Alexa, yeah,
Mhm.
my bad. But on Alexa, it used to wake me up every morning, and I used to start my day with that because it's like. You really thought that you was gonna shit on me.
You really
Mhm.
thought,
You
you thought it was.
And
look
this
at me
ain't
now.
that.
Ain't God
Yeah.
good.
Ain't God good?
Now I made it out the
Ain't-
hood.
I made it out the hood.
Listen, like,
And I love it because it's inspirational, even if you're
Yeah.
not doing your
Mhm.
best. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to do good. Like, I'm
yeah.
gonna make it, and I know this song's gonna take me there too. Like,
Yeah.
it's so good, and it's crazy because it's so good.
yeah,
So good.
like,
So good.
pun really intended.
so
And
good.
then, yeah, then I was gonna say that it was like, and if you didn't hear me the first time, I'm gonna reiterate
yeah.
it.
Reiterate. I am
doing so, like,
Like,
and then
good.
And then I'm gonna take it back even further because when they performed on the famous Jet Jackson,
Okay.
That was what.
Okay.
First of all, shout out to famous Joe Jackson.
Yes.
R.I.P. to the real.
Yeah,
It was
rest
fun.
in
That
peace
was my
to-
first.
mine
Crush.
too. I was in love.
That's
with
when
him.
I knew I liked boys.
Yeah,
When I
same.
saw that man, oh my
Same.
God, rest in peace. When he died, I
Yeah,
just wanted
rest
put
in
that
peace
out
to
there.
Lee
Rest in
Thompson,
peace.
yeah.
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite episodes when Destiny's Child was up there because first of all, it was Disney Channel. They didn't really have like a lot of black stuff up there.
Yeah.
True that.
And then I was like, Destiny's Child.
That's how you know they was them girls.
They was one of them
Yeah.
girls.
They was
Yeah.
them girls.
And then we have to give credit to Candy because Candy,
Candy's
yeah.
listen, that paper was on
Immaculate.
fire. That paper was
Immaculate.
so bad.
She
She was like, I got
real
it.
quick.
She had
And you know,
fire
I
coming out of
took-
that pen. Smoke
Yeah.
coming out of it.
And she like, I done already been in my girl group.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring some to the next generation.
Okay.
And I thought that was so beautiful. And so our next song is another favorite because I feel like it taught me some things. And also, like, if you guys are following, I'm actually going in order so y'all can know. If you never listened to the writings on the walls, I'm sad for you.
Me too.
However, I hope that
How
you learned
unfortunate.
something today. And
Yeah.
so let's hit play on
Jealous,
our.
though. If you've never heard it and you get to hear it for the first time
Yeah,
today,
yeah.
I'm so person.
Yeah.
You eating.
Y'all need to.
Yeah, because
You might be-
yeah.
Y'all missed out.
Mhm.
Okay, and so next we have
Okay.
another one. When you
Mhm.
hear the instrumental and when you hear when you just hear it come in,
The production
I
is
didn't
just
have a
crazy.
bill to my name.
No,
At
my
all.
God,
I
today.
didn't-
Girl,
At
no,
all.
But you knew something I wasn't gonna pay.
I wasn't. Can you pay my
But I knew that if you use my card, you need to pay for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you buy me some shoes, use your own money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Because
do
these
that.
dudes just out here being trifling. Like, how you gonna use my card to buy me a gift?
That's the child taught me
How you
early.
gonna take my
They
card
did.
and not fill the gas up?
Yeah.
I love
That's
this
the
song
gag.
and this video.
Oh,
And
Another
that's why I
video.
said, same.
let's get to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if we could really get into the
We really
looks
could
of the
dissect it
videos,
piece
and
by
was this
piece.
around the time where like stylists and people were still not
Mm-hmm.
giving them clothes,
Miss
and
Tina
Mama
was still
Tina and her
making
sewing
clothes.
machine.
Yeah.
She said, I just got to do it myself.
Yeah, if you look at every outfit, Mama Tina hooked them up with the blue outfit, the pink outfit, and the hair.
The hair and the
there was
outfits.
levels to it, but also
Insane.
with the song specifically, that could come out today.
Mm.
Like
Mhm.
it doesn't even sound like it's in a time frame or like this was the 2000s. Like the way it comes in with the instrumental,
Timeless.
Very timeless. I said that.
I can't. But this is literally one of my favorite Destiny's Child songs
Yeah,
to this
same.
day.
This is one of my favorite
Same.
Destiny Child songs
And you know,
ever.
it's like people, they bring it up all the time too. It's like they taught me like, and so maybe we could get into that real quick. Do you think that they were harming the generation by telling us that the men should pay the bills? Because, you know,
Absolutely
people get
not.
upset. The people get upset.
I have a word
Talk to me about
that.
it.
They didn't say that. They just
Yeah.
literally said, if you're going to use it, pay for it.
Yeah.
I'm paying yours, and also she's paying the cell phone of his.
Yeah,
and
and
you
she's like, you running the bill up, and you acting like you don't know none of these numbers when the bill comes. But your mama number here more than once. So stop being trifling.
Who called your mama?
Yeah.
Stop being trifling. Stop buying me gifts in my own name.
If you drive my car,
Fill the
put some
tank
gas
up.
in it.
That's all she said.
Yeah, you're right.
And people heard it and was
for
like,
clarifying, Ebony, because the people get upset.
They do, because back in the day, they was calling them gold diggers and everything.
Yeah.
The girl ain't never said nothing about, I want your money, you got to pay for. No, she said, if you're going to use my stuff,
pay for it.
you're going to pay me back.
Replenish it.
Listen.
Perfect word.
That's literally all I
Replenish
wanna
my
do.
shit. Because
Like,
why are you...
I'm not paying for it.
No,
Yeah.
just saying
Using my
Automo.
car giving me bad credit.
Yeah.
Literally.
We have missed
I
the point.
think that if anything, they put us on game.
They did.
Don't
They did.
allow-
We were
They
children.
did.
Like we were very young when
Yeah.
this song came out. So for me to hear that stuck with me.
No,
It did.
too.
It did.
And it's just like in Baby Boy. You want to know something? I would never let a man drive my car. After seeing what
No.
Jody was doing,
You driving my car, picking
maybe
up
when we marry, you know, we can share
Not
vehicles.
even that.
But
You're going to have your own car.
But
Or you calling an Uber, sorry.
I'm here now. Where your car at? I'm driving his car.
Where your car at? Where your car at?
Oh,
You know, so they really learned us something. So
yeah, they really did.
our next song is Confessions, and it's featuring another Virginia girl. Shout out to Missy
Missy.
Elliott. 2 up, 2 down. We love us some Missy. And so
This song sounds like Missy Elliott too.
It
does.
is from the beginning to the
It does.
Especially
end.
the bridge.
Yeah.
I can hear the demo. Like,
yeah,
I know Missy probably
yeah,
sang this too.
exactly.
I can hear it. It was. I love that song.
Yeah. And so let's talk about the lyrics to that song, right?
Yeah, let's go
Because
there.
you know, they really do take it there. And I
They
have a
do.
question for y'all. Would y'all have confessed?
No, absolutely
I'm going to
not.
lie like a dog.
The
I'm
answer
taking
is
it to my
no.
grave.
Absolutely not. For what?
No,
What
for
cheating?
what?
What? Who cheated? Confess about what? Did you catch me?
Exactly.
Was I caught?
Do you have proof? If there's no proof, I ain't do it.
But you could tell they was like, all right, I'm just
They said
confessing.
I'm just confess.
It was like
I'm
eating
cheating
them
on
up
you,
inside.
and I don't give a fuck.
I don't care.
I don't care. How do you feel about that, baby?
I feel like their boyfriend was just garbage anyway. So she was
No,
like,
the
I'm
whole
just
album is giving she did not like that nigga.
Yeah, that's
Said,
exactly.
I don't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why when you left, I told Mike to come pick me up. Remember when your money was missing? I got some clothes and took my girls on a trip.
That is crazy, but yes.
Yeah.
It's the same nigga from the Bills song.
Probably.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She don't like him.
Yeah.
They ain't
And
like
then
them
it's
niggas.
just like to follow it up with this one.
Ooh.
Another iconic. This is
you
one of
getting on my
my
nerves.
favorite videos of
One of
all
my- I was about
time.
to say
Yeah.
one of
Like
my
my
videos.
favorite videos of all time.
Literally.
It's so nostalgic to me because we were so young when this song like
I didn't realize how young we were.
We
Yeah.
were kids. We were
it takes me
children.
back to like the summer when this came
Yes.
out. I was
I
like
remember
at
it
my uncle's
vividly.
house in Georgia that
Yes.
summer, and it just reminds me of that. But
Yeah.
I love this video. I wanted a cowboy hat so bad.
So bad.
So
A
So
marching
bad.
band when they
It's
go,
so
yes,
bad.
go.
Yeah.
It's so crazy that I didn't even realize that when you said this came out 25 years ago.
Yeah.
I still remember everything about this era.
Yeah.
Like everything
Yeah.
vividly, like it was a year ago.
Yeah.
That's just how iconic it is.
And they
but
really ushered us into the 2000s because this was 1999.
Yeah,
baby.
I was gonna say
This
it
was
also reminds me of
1999.
it's very like new millennium. Like
Mhm.
when you
is.
think of the 2000s, I
It's
think of this
groundbreaking.
album.
Yeah.
This album
Yeah.
sounds like black people in the 2000s to
Mhm.
me.
Yes.
And
no,
yeah, but I was gonna say, but even with women, it was just always that empowerment. Like even as a kid, I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know nothing about the bills.
Yeah.
I knew that I didn't know what a bugaboo was, but I knew I didn't want one.
I knew I didn't want one. I was calling every little boy in my class a bugaboo. I was like, you a bugaboo.
Every time somebody talk, you a bugaboo.
You a bugaboo.
You're bugging.
You're
What you
bugging-
bugging?
you're
You're
bugging
bugging
me.
me.
Can't you
And
see
it is
it's not
cool.
cool?
It
She
ain't
was
cool.
singing. She was rapping.
Rapping.
Yes.
The vocals.
Rapping.
Talk about the vocals. Oh my god.
Nobody can perform that live like other than her. I believe.
than her,
Because
yeah.
it's like it's not hot, and then they're
telling
telling
me
me,
just
"Just
me,
paging my people,
you're just
nonstop. Like
And
it's just so much, and that's
Come on,
I feel
man.
like Beyonce since the beginning has been coming up with these lingos or like these different words or sayings because like bugaboo was a thing. No one knew what a bugaboo was. That
Yeah.
was I want people to know no one knew what a bugaboo was. There
They
was
did
no
not.
reference or
No.
nothing. But she said, you know what it is.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to be.
Exactly.
Every era she comes up with something new to put the kids
It's just
on.
that
And
every
you know,
time my
I
phone
just-
ring and it's you, I'm praying it was someone else.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
God
that,
damn.
you know, like I felt that in my
I
spirit
felt it.
because
Yeah.
how many? Okay, ladies, let's just keep it real. But how many of y'all have had a bugaboo? Because I mean, I got a few on
I
my
got a
line
few
right
right
now.
now.
Right now.
I got a few when I
I'm
need me a
blessed to
bugaboo
say
up off my hands,
Nobody
please.
has ever been a bugaboo to me, but
God is
I don't
good.
think I let people be bugaboos.
Yeah,
to
I don't
me.
even think let them get a chance. Like, you're out of it.
Good for you.
I don't give them a chance.
Good for you.
Like,
Yeah.
and then it's just like back then, you know, cell phones weren't really a thing. So it's like, it was so bad that she said, I want to cut the cord.
cut the
Make
cord.
my
the
AOL,
cord.
make my email
Look,
stop.
she said, I want to break my lease. Do you
So
know
I
how much?
can
Do you know how
move.
much of an inconvenience it is to break your
To break,
lease?
yeah.
Today,
She wanted to call the phone company
She
and
wanted-
turn the phone off.
turn the
I
phone
don't care
off.
if the Pope loves you. I don't care if my mama love you.
I
I don't
Baby,
care.
yes.
Oh yeah, because you thinking because my mom and that's a
That's
line
a
right
line.
there too. Because
It
a
is.
lot of
Mhm.
times men they will get in good with your
With the
mama,
family.
and you know sometimes I had to check my mama
And your-
because my mama be
And
like,
your
I
mama,
like this
"He a
young
good
man,
man,
and he
Savannah."
da 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 da, and it's like
whose side are you on?
you don't know that man.
Exactly. Child,
Let
listen.
him call you every 2 minutes. Ask to use your phone. Ask to stay in your house. Like,
Absolutely
you know?
not. That's also it's like a time capsule because MCI make my like
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
all
Like
that
even
stuff.
AOL. Okay.
AOL is-
What was y'all AOL usernames? If you don't mind
I
sharing.
remember mine.
I had Comcast.
Really?
I was too scared to make one. My brother used to be on there all the time.
Yeah.
I had
My
one.
brother's
I had
like
two.
8 years older than me, so he was on AOL all the time. Like
Y'all, I was at AIM at my nana house in them chat rooms.
I
should not
I
have
was
been.
in the chat room. I wasn't in the chat rooms, but I
was
was
in every
chatting
chat
with people
room.
individually.
my brother had
you
the computer
know?
on lock, but he definitely was on AOL, and I used to sit and watch him just because I wanted to be up there. But he would be on there heavy all the time, like
It was
talking
a
to multiple
thing.
people.
It was a thing. My at name was Brit Brat 22693.
I love
your
it.
whole birthday.
I love it.
My whole birthday.
And
whole
see,
birthday.
y'all,
that was before
my,
internet safety.
my
Right.
name was like, I didn't, and this is not funny. I'm going to tell this story though. But my auntie, like, we have the same name. My name's Shanique, but her name's Monique. And she was here first, so everybody called her Neek. And so she gave me a nickname as a kid, Nookie.
Oh.
And I didn't know that Nookie meant sex.
Now.
I'm like, what made
Nookie
you?
means cookie.
Yeah. And so my
Nookie is
AIM
so
nickname was
scandalous.
Miss Nookie. And I was in the chat rooms.
I know
And
they was
people
like-
and people were saying, I got in so much trouble, but I'm a kid. Like, I'm just in there I'm trying to, because I was a weird kid. I had pen pals and shit. And so I literally had pen pals. I did. I had somebody that I was friends with in Arizona that I used to
How did you find these people to be pen
Well,
pals?
they used to have these like little teen American Girl magazines,
Yeah,
and you
they
could
did.
like
I used to
submit.
get
Yeah,
those.
and
And
you
you
could have a
actually
pen pal.
did.
Yeah, I did.
That's
I
why
had
you're
a-
gonna write her now. Look at you.
I wonder how she's doing today.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, but being in them chat rooms with Miss Nookie 1128, I
Ooh.
literally had a nerve to have Miss Nookie. And then
damn.
1128, my great grandma had passed on that day. Why I put the two together.
Miss Nookie.
Okay, Miss
Yeah.
Nookie.
And I was wondering why they really wanted me to show feet in the chat room.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I was too scary. I was a scared child. I knew I wasn't supposed to be up there, so I didn't go up there.
Yeah. And then, they used to monitor the computer room or whatever, but at my Nana house, she won't monitor nothing.
Yeah, she was like, as long as you're in my face.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's nuts.
She probably didn't even know what
as
was
long as
going
it was
on.
occupied.
Nothing.
You could have told her, I'm in the chat rooms on AOL. She would have been like,
Okay, cool. Yeah. Listen, okay, and so the next song is another good one because again, like the ladies were confessing. So we're gonna get into temptation.
Oh.
I felt this song.
I
'cause
felt
it's
this
been
one
times
too.
that I've been
Every time this
tempted.
song, come on, I have to body roll.
I know.
And it's a low voice. I love
It's the
Beyonce's
low
voice on this.
voice.
Yeah.
She's telling a story like, and the quest is striking. Like she's telling a story
she on the
like,
phone. Like she on the phone telling her
Yes.
friend.
boy,
Yes.
so fly. I just give you a try.
She really said, I want you so bad I could cry.
No, seriously.
What?
And I've been there before.
Calling. And she said, I was going to get your number, but oops, I forgot I had a man.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty wild.
That is
wild.
Yeah,
It
she
has to be
was
the same
wild.
dude from Bills.
It got to be.
break up with
She
him.
don't
Yeah.
like him.
I was like,
She was
don't
over
like
I
him.
was like, what you mean you forgot?
Yeah, she was over his shenanigans. And
She
I
was
blame
over
Beyonce
it.
for like me getting into that era. Like I'm a kid, I'm calling boys that I thought was cute sexy. And I'm getting in trouble. I'm getting in trouble because I'm like, I think you sexy.
Because we was really 5, 6 years old. You're sexy.
Yeah.
What?
Like,
Wow.
and it's like,
like
I didn't know
Beyonce
what I was.
out your days.
Yeah. And I didn't know what I was talking about. But now, as a 31-year-old woman, I understand temptation. I understand wanting something
Like,
that you're not
wow.
supposed
You
to
can't even
have.
I want it so bad. I could
I could cry. It's
I could
wild.
cry. I want it so
Crazy.
I ain't
bad.
never want nothing that
No,
bad.
not that man. But that man was so sexy.
Oh, he was so sexy.
Ooh, that's
She was-
such a good
yeah.
song. And
Yeah.
like I said, I just love the storytelling of it all.
Very much so. There's a lot of stories
Yeah.
on this album.
Yeah, and it's all
It's-
about I want a new man.
I want a new
No,
man.
and sometimes it be like that.
And it has to be
do.
like that.
Sometimes bring back storytelling on the albums.
They was really
Please.
in there writing.
Writing.
Yeah.
The writings
Yeah.
on the wall.
Yeah.
Last thing, because I love that she gave the scenery of it all. Like, I want you to understand where I'm at,
Yeah.
where I'm seeing this
Mhm.
man.
And then at the end of the song, like the commandments, I always
I
thought
love
that was so
those.
cool. Like,
yeah,
you
I
know
thought
what
it
I'm
was
saying?
I
Like,
love the
Thou
commandment.
shall not hate.
yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
They
Thou
really
shalt know she can't love you.
okay, period. So the next song is Now That She's Gone.
Okay. She said, oh,
so now that she left you, you want to come back to me.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, no.
And
I'm good.
then she had said it was one line. She was like, now you got a little job.
He said, you taking her out, y'all going to dinner every night. to the
Every
movies.
day.
You ain't spent a dime on
You ain't
me,
did
but
none
you
of
ran my bills up.
Okay.
Yeah.
let's get back to track number
The
3.
way it all connects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way the whole
gotta be.
album is just,
I wish I knew who that dude was.
I would like
I
to
wish
see
me
who it
too.
is. Because he was running them
Somebody's boyfriend was
dry.
trifling.
Yeah.
Trifling.
He
as hell.
was notorious.
Yeah. I would love to know, like, if it was just one person or just a combination
They
of
said that.
everybody. You
When
know
I
what
was
I'm
watching,
saying?
all had
um,
some ain't shit
yeah.
men.
Yeah.
All of them.
Latoya, when she was doing her, she was with Terrell, and she was doing her interview, and she was like, they would really bring all their stories together and like take pieces of each person and like write about it.
I love that.
Especially Say My Name, but we'll get to that.
Oh, I can't wait to get to say my name.
Oh,
I
I
cannot
can't-
wait to
I
get to
can't
say
wait.
my name. But the next one is this is one of my personal favorites. Where'd you go? When it's like, oh, baby, where'd you go?
Oh, baby, where'd you
I
go?
love that song. Like, I love the opening. Like,
The opening makes me laugh.
yeah, because they were so serious.
Yeah.
They were
I skip
so
it.
serious.
I skip it.
I do skip it.
I skip it.
Okay,
'cause
tell me why y'all skip.
I just don't like the opening makes me chuckle.
It's opening is too
Get
unserious for
past
me.
it. You gotta get past
And I
it.
think I love
The
it because
song's
it's so
a bop.
serious. It's so
They
serious.
were serious.
It's like,
Where'd
oh,
you
baby,
go?
where'd
Like,
you go?
Where you at?
To
The
me,
fuck?
it sounds like a TV song, like a song
It
they're
is.
singing like on a sitcom, like That's So Raymond, and then it'd be like, oh, hey, where'd you go? I'd just be like, skip.
Like,
Love it. I love y'all time.
They sing it. I haven't listened to the whole song full out a few times, but I skip it.
Wow, dang, and that's one of my favorites. Ooh. The next song though is "Hey Ladies."
Oh, that's my jam.
I like Hey Ladies.
And you know, we had a male submit a question.
Many questions. All
it's
right.
Chris.
Let me prepare.
Okay.
Shout out to Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Let me prepare myself.
Shout out to Chris. And since we going in order of the track list, I'm gonna just read the verse.
Okay.
And the verse he pulled out, it says, "My man's been cheating on me."
Yes,
This
sir.
is Beyonce,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Been running around here with this little tenderoni.
Tenderoni.
And don't think I haven't noticed he's been acting funny.
Period.
Taking too long to call me. And somebody told me that the worst thing of it all is that he gave her money. Let's talk about that real
That's
quick.
when you've been running my bills up and you giving the next tenderoni money.
Where his new little job?
Which your
Because he got a new little job.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
that's crazy.
So can we talk about just like, have you all ever experienced this where you kind of felt that you made a man better
Honestly,
for the next person?
I'm hurt some feelings.
Me too, because
Hurt him. Because I know it's a couple niggas
Listen.
that I made.
and
Thank
honestly,
me.
and it's not
It's
fair
okay.
that I didn't get the best of you. I had to make you better for the next girl.
listen, I just experienced this. I don't even want to get into it because I don't.
It's okay.
Let's just know I have a lot of. I know about this.
Yeah.
But I think it's a cycle. I think it happens with every guy. And I think every guy that is with you or with me or whatever, he learns stuff from everyone, goes to the next person, takes what he learns with the next person, takes what he learns from that person, go to the next person.
It
Just
can be
is what it is.
frustrating though.
Very.
If you're with someone,
It can.
if you with somebody and they're not at their best, and you were with them trying to get them to their best, and to the point where you're like, okay, you just don't want to be the best. You leave, and then they're like, you know what? Actually, what this
Yeah.
was telling me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's when you once
Yeah.
you leave them is when they
And that's
realize.
what they do. It is the most frustrating thing. And now that I'm grown and, been through stuff, it was very annoying to me. But now I'm just like, you know what? I'm glad you finally figured it out.
I'm glad I blessed your life enough so you can excel.
And,
Yeah.
and then I
You're
think
welcome.
like that, but then a part of me is like, no, because if that's the case, you would have did it when I was with you. So I just be like, it just wants your time.
Or like
Yeah.
literally they turn around immediately after.
Yeah.
Oh,
Immediately.
Yeah. No,
I'm
it's
just like,
almost like
crazy.
instantaneous. Like, and I also feel like too, it's just like I never really leave men bitter. I leave them better.
There we go. Okay.
Like, no, seriously.
Seriously.
And like in conversations and like talking years down the line, if anything, like I'm pissed, but talking years down the line, it's like, damn, like, and I take things a little personally.
Yeah.
Like, don't be putting, like, I put you on, I'll never forget this one man who shall not be named. I put him on to Victoria Monet.
Oh.
And I just happened to stumble across an Instagram story with him and his new girl. And
At the
he was
Victoria
playing Victoria
Monet.
Monet. I said, oh, you a nasty dude. Like,
Yup.
now I gotta spam your
dare
page.
you?
Now I gotta report that.
Yup.
Man, that's what I mean too.
Now that
It's
would
like
piss me off.
I'm leveling you up. You take it. You won't never eat at no booth for you.
You
got
okay?
with me.
I was
But-
just about to say, I put this one nigga onto pho. You won't never eat in pho before you met me. Now you want to be at all the pho restaurants with all these.
Telling your girl, like,
Telling her, oh, let's go get
Yeah,
some
like,
pho.
you was right. Yeah.
Please.
you know that when they think of that, they always think of you, though.
Yeah.
Every single time. Every time he hears
Every
Victoria
time
Monet
he
back,
see
he's
her,
thinking of you. Every
He
time.
think of you. Every time he
like-
slurp a noodle, I know he thinking about me. I'm just saying.
Okay, and so the rest of the song is just like taking too long to call me and somebody, okay, we said give the money. Now, how he gonna give her my ends? That's a no-no. My first reaction's telling me he's got to go. But I just ain't for sure. Should I let him go? Oh, I don't know. And so Chris posed the question, and this was, think about this as if we already listened to Jumpin'. And he was like, it's kind of ironic after leaving their man at the crib to go to the club. Is it not? Come on. I mean, let's talk about it.
No, because it didn't come before
Exactly.
jumping. So it never
Exactly.
happened.
Exactly.
Rearranging.
She said, actually, because all the BS I done went through,
Yeah.
now I'm going to go to the club.
Now I'm gonna go to the
Now I'm kind of
club.
baller. So
Yeah.
they
They rearranged the track
And
list.
I ain't worried about my man tonight.
Yeah. I can't wait to get to that one.
I can't.
Let's get it. Okay, so we have one before that. It's If You Leave, featuring Next.
Oh my God. Now that is a real R&B track.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
like
ballad.
giving
so
soul.
raw.
Yeah.
And I just can't
R&B.
believe that she really was on a song with RL and Next. Like,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And
It's crazy.
they had that like forever. Like I got a song with Beyonce.
Yeah.
Forever.
That would be my
Forever.
claim to fame.
Honestly,
That would be my
I got
claim
a
to
When
whole
you was
song with
fame.
talking
Beyonce.
about ripping and running,
Yes.
baby was really going for her life. Like, I don't know if other girls was on the track.
Yeah,
I
'Cause
think
all of
it
it
was
was Beyonce.
and Next.
it was Beyonce and RL.
And
for
RL.
real.
Yeah.
They
And
was-
then the lyrics talking about some, if you leave your girl, I'll leave my
I'll
man.
leave my man.
Yeah.
If you leave your man, I'll leave my
Yeah.
girl.
What? Wow.
They were saying some
She
things.
really did not like that man.
She did
said,
not.
I am this close.
Give me an opportunity, I'm gonna take it.
Leave your
And
ass.
it's been a lot of opportunities.
It's been a lot of
I
opportunities. I done been tempted. I done confessed to you everything I
Yeah,
did.
Literally.
Like,
Yeah.
you
They
bugging the shit out of me. Like,
everything right now.
everything
Leave
right
it
now.
go.
I will risk it all.
I thought that was wild.
It's
That
crazy.
and again,
I ain't never met
being
no
a
man
kid
like that.
hearing that, and I'm just like, oh, I don't really know what they talk about.
Mm.
But as an adult, I'm like, damn.
I was like, this
When
is
you
kind
at
of raw.
the end of a relationship, you know, let's
Yeah,
talk
when
about
it's
that. When you're at the
getting
end
really
of a
rocky.
relationship,
Yeah.
you just want it, call it quits. You know what I mean? Like, and sometimes one person might still want to work on something, but when you at the end, you like,
I don't care
I
what
don't
you
know.
do.
Yeah.
I'ma
You
leave.
could win $1 million.
Exactly. When
You go first.
When you
So
fed up,
both of y'all are in a
when you fed up,
relationship,
it's like, bro.
ready to flee
Yeah,
the
you-
And
relationship.
did you
Sure.
hear some of the stuff RL was saying of what his girl did? Like he was saying she slept with his best friend.
Yeah,
She crashed his car.
yeah, she did a lot of things to that man.
I was like, you need to leave her.
Right.
too.
Yeah.
He's like, look, I'm ready.
He was
I'm
like,
ready. Leave your
You
man.
should-
I'm gonna
he
leave my
didn't even need to
girl.
wait for Beyonce. He should have just dipped anyway. Like, how you crash my car and fuck my best friend? What?
Mm.
Scandalous.
Really crazy. So I think we're almost done,
Okay.
but my favorite song is coming up.
We got any party?
Yeah, let's take a wine
Do you
break.
mind? Do you mind
Yeah.
real quick? I
Yeah,
just want to
come
refill.
on.
Sorry.
Hey, you know, we need a drink for this next song,
All right, I'm ready.
but I really love this song. I really, really do. All right, let's get into it. Ladies,
Period.
leave your man at
Now,
home.
She said
The
it.
club
right
is
at the beginning.
full of ballers and
And
their pockets are full grown.
They got money. These niggas got money at the
I
club.
wanted
Leave your
to
nigga.
be
Let's go out.
grown so bad.
So bad.
I wanted to
Same.
be
I just wanted to be in the club.
And when I went to club,
That's
I wanted
it.
it to be like this.
Like
No,
this.
exactly, because let's talk about it.
Let's
Because
talk.
I ain't never seen a man, maybe. I ain't never seen, not in this day right now, their pockets don't be full grown.
They don't be
At least
full
not in the
grown.
They
club.
got toddler
Can we
pockets.
talk
They have-
about that
yes.
term either way? Because I ain't never heard of pockets full grown.
Pockets
grown.
full grown. I'm
Before-
start using that in my everyday
Is
everyday
your
language.
pockets full grown?
My pockets full grown. Let's go out to eat.
I got a little
'Cause my
toddler. I
pockets
got
is
little
full
infant
grown.
pockets right now.
Every time I get paid, I'm gonna be like, my pockets is full grown.
Yeah.
But
Full
you know
grown.
what? I will say I noticed like the budget went up.
Yeah.
Or
Mhm.
jumped. It was like, all right, we've made it. Like
Yeah.
he was wearing all these different designers.
Designers.
It was Calvin
That was
Klein.
when-
Yeah.
They was wearing Dior.
Uh-huh.
Like the girls were
They had the
set. They
designers in that
Gucci.
music
Yeah.
video. Like,
And
it
this is when
wasn't.
it took Farrah out. I mean, Farrah was in.
Farrah was still in this video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they switched it up.
Okay, to me, this is like
Unfortunately.
the elephant in the room with this album because
Speak on it. Speak on it.
we have to acknowledge it because like half the album is the original, and then the other half, actually, the whole album is still there.
It's the original.
The
original.
whole album is
but the video,
Mhm.
the videos were two different girls. Messing
Yeah.
Michelle and Farrah were
They
brought
recorded
in.
the album with the original
Yep.
DC4, and then
Yeah.
all that
So all the
stuff happened.
vocals
So by the time
is
it was
Latoya and Latavia,
Yeah.
and on every song,
once it was time to record the music videos,
They said
and they were like, "We don't need you."
yeah. And you know, when they had all that designer on and jumping, Latoya and Latavia wasn't in the group no more, and they never got to experience
None
none
of
of
it.
the
Yeah,
designer. They only had the Mama Tina
design,
originals.
Yeah.
They had the Mama Tina originals. They didn't have the Dior bandanas
Yeah.
and the
And
all
I
of that.
personally would have been very upset.
I would have been very salty.
Yeah.
I
I
just
would
think that
have.
is so wild. Like,
I would have
how
been
do
on
you be on a
drugs.
whole album,
Yeah.
and it's an iconic album at that.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I mean, they probably knew it was gonna be iconic, but maybe they didn't. But the simple fact,
I
was,
don't
like,
know if they knew how big and iconic
Yeah.
it was going to be.
That would hurt my heart. I really hate that.
I would be
happened.
hurt
me
to
too.
this
Stories.
day.
Literally,
like-
their stories like,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I
But-
love Destiny's Child, but whoever made that call was terrible. I didn't like that.
I know. I feel like I couldn't survive. I was like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to. I
was
wouldn't.
just
I would
like,
just
Maggie,
live
why
in the
would you
dark
let
every day.
people do that to them kids? Why would you let them take them off the whole album? Like, y'all could have just did this whole
and
thing.
then they were kids. Like, I think about my mindset at that age, right?
Everything
in my
is
18s, 19s. That's what by the time we're in college.
Everything bad that happens is the end of the world at that age.
Absolutely.
Everything.
But back to jumping.
I'm gonna say, but jumping,
back to jumping. So
fire. I love like just I don't know what that's called in the video, how it was like moving.
It was very chaotic, but it was good chaos.
Because they was in the club.
As a kid, like I really want my money back. Because the club was not doing that.
It wasn't
when
doing
I
that.
went to the club.
It wasn't doing that.
Club song.
Yeah, it's like when they play that song in the club
to this day,
the club goes up.
Yeah, and I love how they said not just women. Men.
He said, ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. And all you fellas leave your girl with their friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping.
So what is... Okay, we have clubbed in our days, in our heydays. What is a reasonable time? It's to get to the club.
It depends on
11:30. I ain't never been in the club at 11:30 and
it depends.
No, they don't start jumping. It's about 1. It's about 1. But I mean, 11:30 in the club is jumping. Yeah, because it's usually free before.
It is
before 11.
I ain't got to leave to get it. Really was free before 11. That's why I was jumping at 11:30 because it was free before 11. So everybody got in by 11.
But once
now 11:30 is jumping.
Once everybody gets in and is jumping, but before it just be
now the people that come in that paid to get in because it's after 11. Those is the ballers and they pockets is full grown. They paid to get in the club.
And then also like I have another toxic question, but I don't feel like I'm gonna just read the question.
Okay.
It says, so it's cool to cheat if Destiny's Child does it. It's cool. But Jody did it in Baby Boy, and he's the villain.
Okay. First of all,
address Chris,
right. First of all, Christopher.
The whole government.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about no cheating.
Ain't nobody said it.
Beyonce already confessed.
Yeah.
To what she done did.
Okay.
So this man is still bugging her.
And if you acting like the dude in the previous
song,
she
done been tempted. She didn't do nothing. Exactly. They just in the club. They just in the club having a good time.
Nobody's cheating. Nobody's having sex. We in here dancing.
We in here dancing. The club is jumping.
Exactly. Dancing, cheating.
No.
Talk to me. No. I don't think so.
It's a two-step.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
And then sometimes I've been out in the club with the guy I'm talking to, and if somebody buys me drinks, he's buying me 2. One for me and one for you.
I've definitely done that.
Because I'm holding it down for you.
I've definitely done that.
I ain't never done that.
I've done that a few times. I mean, I tell them, can I get a drink for me and my friend? Sure. And then I take it back to the guy I'm with. Like,
yeah. But men don't be liking that at all.
That's my friend.
We helped you out.
Exactly. That's my friend.
Ain't nobody cheating.
That's money. We can spend this.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I ain't never experienced
They don't like the game, but
they don't. But
no, that is not cheating.
It's not cheating.
It's
in this
not.
song.
And I do love though at the end of the song when she's like, I ain't thinking about my man tonight. And then the guy's mad aggressive.
I ain't thinking about my girl. Because that's how you be when you in a club.
Right. Nobody else worried about my girl.
Besides you and the person dancing.
Yeah, exactly. The worst that happens is if y'all leave the club together. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
Now that's when it gets bad. But
exactly. But if we're in the club, we having a good time. Like, and I ain't worried about my man tonight.
I ain't worried about my girl.
Like, okay, damn.
Okay. Cool. And also, not to put too much blame on them, but all of what they were talking about in this song gave a little kind of, like, thug.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and that was that era that I was in. I loved me a cornrow.
Okay.
That's a baggy tee, okay, like black Air Forces sometimes.
Okay, I want you to look like you just came out of like. I want you to look like you just came out of a video game.
So you like a thug? You wanted a GTA character.
A GTA character. I like that.
She like the boy,
baggy pants, baggy tee. Because back in the day, before all the clothes was tight,
tall tee.
Yeah, tall tee, baggy.
I had a little boo in Petersburg, and my auntie used to take me to see him. And he lived on the Heights.
Oh.
Yeah, he lived on the Heights. I can't call it. But my aunt, shout out to her. I ain't gonna say which one because I don't want to get her in trouble. But she literally used to like just take me there and just sit out and wait for me in the front. She loved me. Yeah, for real.
You was on the scene
With the gangsta lean.
What are you even doing now? I just had a little boo. But this was not when this album came out. I was like middle high
Shout
school.
out to the Hopkins though for giving niggas tall tees.
Yeah. Bring back tall tees.
No.
Maybe not tall tees,
not
but
tall
baggy
tees.
pants. Because I don't like how the
Cornrows
clothes is
kinda
all
making a
tight
comeback.
now.
Cornrows, I'm cool
I
with.
like
And
braids.
I'm
If he got a pretty
I do
face,
like a man with braids. I like a
yeah.
man with hair.
Yeah.
Because I like to run my
But they gotta
fingers
be
through it.
nice. They can't be
Yeah.
no fuzzy.
Yeah, you gotta look
Yeah.
You can't look
Jim
ugly.
Jones.
If you gonna get cornros, you need to get them done
Yeah,
weekly.
get them done. Get them
Like,
done.
don't look
Stitch
homeless.
braids. Stitch braids.
Yeah, the stitch braids. They be looking
But if you got a
nice.
They be
tall
looking
tee
nice.
on, baby, if you don't take that nightgown and go on somewhere,
That gown is crazy.
you
That gown is crazy.
go to
I'm
bed.
just
I
I'm
don't
just
want you.
nostalgic. I just
Yeah.
remember the days.
I like to go back and watch
A
the old
tall
videos.
tee is crazy,
Right?
though, Brittany. Like out of all the things, tall tee.
is crazy.
It's some people right out on Hall Street.
They be in the tall
Hopkins
tees.
store off
Yes.
Hopkins Road, and they buy the tall tees. My
tall-
brother used to do that. He used to go in there and get a shirt.
The 804 hat. They used to love.
tall tees at the corner store.
Corner store
Look.
is crazy.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Y'all need
All right,
help.
so we about to get into another hit,
Okay.
and this hit really defined my childhood.
What
I
is
know
it?
that
I
it
know what
probably
it is.
defined y'all's too.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Say my name.
Yes,
say my
ma'am.
name.
So
Can we
You
talk
go.
about
You go.
Rodney Jerkins?
Okay,
Okay.
he did his
Let's
big
get there.
one.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
he did his big
Okay.
one.
Uh-huh.
But my childlike brain never even knew what Say My Name was about until
Me
I got
neither.
about
I'm gonna be
16.
very honest.
Same.
Actually, older than that, when I really started reflecting on the words.
I was like, why does she want her? But it's
because if you're not around a bitch right now, say my name.
Say my name.
Say my name. Every other word is
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Could
Say
it
my
be that
name.
you or the crib with another lady?
With another lady.
Because why you can't say my name?
Why you can't say my name?
And then the thing is, it's like you didn't even say baby. You
Baby,
didn't say
nothing,
boo.
nothing.
You said nothing.
Just
nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say my name.
Mm-mm.
No, that's true.
That's- yeah.
Like, she would never work
Yeah.
with me though, because my name is Alex, and that could be a boy.
Say my whole name.
Like
Shout
Alex.
out to the what did they call those?
Unisex.
Unisex.
Unisex
Yeah,
names.
shout out to the
I love a
unisex
unisex
names.
name
do
though.
Too. I like
really
the name
do.
like Riley. Like,
Riley's so cute for
or
a girl.
Micah. Okay,
I
yeah.
love Tony. I love all of that. But you know, that's another.
But okay, let's say our names.
Say Brittany, nigga. The fuck? Or
But
say
no.
baby.
I never knew, like you said, that this
Yeah.
was about cheating. I'm just like, damn, can he please say her name?
I'm
'Cause,
so
like,
weak.
I was
I'm
like,
not
why
gonna
would
lie.
he say it?
I said it's not that difficult. You know the girl.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was 6 years old when this came out, I knew what it was talking about. I didn't know the depths of it,
no
but I
clue.
knew. Like it says, "Are you at the crib with another lady?" Like,
Oh, it
Oh,
did.
you
but
know what?
say my
I
name
did.
if you're not.
I forgot
So,
about that.
I
Yeah,
would sing
so I'm
all the
like-
words, and like I said, probably a few
Yeah.
years ago when I
Yeah,
really
could-
reflected
yeah.
on the lyrics, I said,
Because it's like now when you're
Yes.
like when I got
Yeah.
older, I could relate to
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
more. But at the time, I knew like what she was talking about.
And in the
But it
video,
didn't hit like it does when you're older. The
the
video,
video,
is what made
Couch
me
hated to see me coming as a
Okay,
child.
listen.
the amount of videos we have in our phone of just pretending to be in the Say My Name video, just
Yeah,
posing.
like,
two,
posing.
three, four, one,
What?
two,
Like,
three, four.
Like,
Like,
wow, iconic.
yeah.
And the
then
most
the
iconic.
breakdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
And then when they
gosh.
did that,
First of all, before we even get to that, it was Beyonce in the orange and the gold lip.
The gold
Yeah.
lip
Yeah.
with
And
the
the blonde
gold braids.
braids. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And then Kelly with the blue hair.
The blue.
Stop
that blue.
playing.
Oh my God.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
Like, and like
Yeah.
the most iconic thing about that video is that they had choreography
Yeah.
and it looked a mess, so they just decided to pose.
Well,
Yeah,
Farrah
they
couldn't
was.
keep up. Farrah
And Farrah
they
couldn't.
didn't have time to teach Farrah. So they had to say, pose, girl.
She said it looked a mess. What she really meant was Farrah couldn't.
Couldn't keep up.
She couldn't keep up, so we just decided to pose.
And again, it's a hit that hit like grits.
The
It
song
stick
could have
like
came
grits.
out
like to this
the song
day, it could come out. It could
The
come
song
out
could come out
today. And I
today.
think that the girls
So timeless.
that are eating look to this as the
And I'm not
blueprint.
gonna hold you.
Absolutely.
And maybe I'm alone, but I did not want to like this song when it came out.
Why not?
I
Oh,
don't want to
because
like
the
it
group?
because of all the mess
Yeah.
that was
Oh,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah.
I was just like, I don't even care. I don't even like this song. I don't care nothing about the new girls. And then it came out, and I was like, damn.
Another bop.
Yeah.
No, that song is a that song hit like grits.
I could
Stick
not.
to grits.
I could not hate it. I couldn't. I was trying, but I could not.
Listen.
No, I
The
kind of
video
forgot about all
song,
of
the
that.
look,
Once the
me
video
too.
came out, I said,
Yeah.
damn.
That's
The
really
video
the
was
song.
iconic.
It was. That's really the song that made me like a fan.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
fan. And
I was like, these
6.
girls, these are the girls I want to follow and be like,
And ever
when I
since
grow up.
then, it's just been up.
Yeah.
And it's still going up.
And oddly enough, like, Say My Name, it means so much to me because, like, one time I went on a family vacation and they, you know how they would have karaoke by the pool. And I did.
Do I?
I was about to say, like,
Is that normal?
And I'm over here like, yeah.
I said yeah first, and then I processed. I was like,
No, karaoke by the pool, family vacation.
you had me at karaoke, but you lost me at by the pool.
Are you
No, I ain't got no. We was just talking about this, about indicators that black people
you got
feel
money.
like they got money.
You got money.
Hey, that wasn't my
Karaoke
money.
by the pool.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I would go on
But you was
vacation
there.
with my Nana during the summer, and by the pool, yeah, everybody went. Yeah.
My grandma ain't going nowhere. Carry on.
And so by the pool, I'll never forget, we were in Myrtle Beach and they had karaoke and this was one of the songs. And my sister was shy, so she didn't want to do it with me. And I love karaoke. So I did it. And I did the little yeah.
Yeah.
And
You
the white
have to
people
every
at
time
the
you do it.
resort, you would have thought that I was the next star coming. They was coming up to me after they were like, this girl got a voice on her. I can't sing.
ate it up.
There was like choreography, like this girl is it. Like, and my daddy was so appalled because he was like, please don't lie to her like that. Like, 'cause, you know, I used to soak up everything.
The gag is, we just performed this 2 weeks ago at karaoke. Say My Name, like, again. I love it.
Yeah.
From the beginning to the end.
Yes.
Mhm.
From the start to the finish.
Yeah.
I feel like I had like a karaoke machine, and you know how it comes with.
Yes,
I
with the
was
mic. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I did.
Me
Me
too.
too.
I had a karaoke
Me
machine.
too. I think I got that for like
I
Christmas.
think all millennial girls had a karaoke machine.
Because it had the little, it was attached to it. The CD was already pre, because
Yup,
they
you
had
a
this.
priest. Yup.
They had Backstreet Boys.
Yep.
They had NSYNC.
Yep.
Yep. Britney Spears. It was like
Yup.
a whole
thing.
It was a whole
It was a whole
thing.
era.
And so
a
our
whole
next
era for
song
sure.
is She Can't Love You. Okay.
I don't know too much about this. I ain't gonna lie to
And
you.
so I'm
I like
gonna tell
this
you
song.
because
That's one of my.
It was Dirty
I
Mackie.
don't like, Dirty Mac and
was.
we have another question. And for
Ooh.
some reason, all of the lyrics that are pulled out is Beyonce.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, Beyonce, that you catching strays. And this one says, she can't hold you like I can, boy. You a fool if you don't realize what you had. She can't feel you like I can, because I'm a girl that's always standing by my man.
This song makes me cringe so bad.
Yeah. And so the question is, this is a song full of player hating. But why is DC hating so hard on the next woman when it looks like they fumbled?
Okay.
These questions
Let me.
Eat my ate.
Oh, look, that one little thing.
Yeah.
What
That
I
one
will
little
say,
thing.
what I will say is, okay, obviously, Beyonce's man was trifling. This whole album, right? So they finally, I'm guessing she finally let him go. Whatever.
Is it
So-
player hating if it's true?
But okay, the thing is, okay, like, you know, we was together, you was trifling, we not together no more. You with the next girl, you taking her out. You ain't take me out, but you taking her out. But you know, she can't do it like how I did it. She can't hold you like how I held you. She can't touch you like how I touched you. And you know that.
To
I'm
me,
just
this
saying.
is why the song is cringy to me, because you literally took first half of the album talking about how terrible this
How
nigga
much I
was.
hate your
He was
ass.
spending your money. He was driving your car, running up your credit cards.
Okay.
And then he moved on, and now you like, but she can't be.
I mean,
she can't
she's just stating a fact. She's just stating a fact.
First of all,
She's just
running your
stating a
resume down
fact.
to a nigga to me is
It's actually.
I'm not running my resume down for you
Could
or
never.
nobody else.
Yeah.
This song makes me cringe so bad. It's a good song. They
I'm
sound
so
amazing.
weak.
I
Yeah.
just personally can't get with it. I'm never gonna go
It's
to a
part of the
nigga.
story. It's
Yeah.
for the plot.
It is for the
Yeah.
plot.
It's for the
But
plot.
this part of the plot is where
You
we
You
part
get
ways.
off. Yeah.
You lost me.
Actually,
I'm
This
right.
is where
Bye.
we part ways. I'm not finna go to no nigga and be like, well, she can't let you like me.
You should actually probably can.
Yeah.
I'm so weak.
To be honest, okay. So since we're there, have you guys, and you know, again, we gonna keep it player. Have y'all ever did something like that.
No,
Like,
no,
or said
no.
to a man, or said like,
No.
or like kind of not like said that directly,
Or you
but
felt
kind
it?
of went back, like felt that and kind of like, like, did you spin the block? Have y'all
No,
spun the
I will
block?
say I've never spun the block. Once
Yeah.
I'm done with you, I'm done with you.
Damn.
Like
I've
niggas to
never.
me is milk. Once you're
Oh.
spoiled,
Oh,
you gotta throw it out.
wow. Well,
I
You
really
can't
be
go back
learning
to that
from you,
spoiled
Brittany.
milk.
I really be learning from you. Cause see, in my younger days, I
be
was
learning.
really going back.
No, baby.
I
You
was
gotta throw
like,
the milk out the fridge.
but then
gotta
when
get
I
some
was
new milk.
done for good, like for good, I'm
Mhm.
done. But like
Mhm.
a couple times I was like done for fake.
No,
But
I
not no more, so don't try now.
I'm done. You gonna come back?
Call me. Like as soon as you call, like
That's what Coco
hey,
Jones all
like,
about.
what you yeah, like
She's singing for you, but yeah, I've never.
No,
I
I
don't
don't spin the
y'all
block.
are some
I don't spin the
block.
strong
Never
black
will.
women.
It's just
Y'all
my
are
pride.
some-
My pride and my ego would not let me, even if I wanted to.
Mhm.
Because I've had moments where I've wanted
Yeah.
to, but my brain was like, bitch,
See,
you better not.
Yeah.
You better not go back over
Yeah.
there.
That's good that you have that control, but for me, it's more just like me and my brain have this thing that once I tell it something, I believe
has to
it.
go. Yeah.
So if I can tell myself over and over again, I'm done with this nigga. I don't like this nigga. I'm over this nigga. I'm never talking to him again. Blah blah blah. I can start to believe it.
Yeah.
I can also make
Mm.
myself fall in love with someone because then
Oh,
I'll just like keep
wow.
telling myself
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, once I repeatedly tell myself something like I'm done, I'm never talking to you again. That's just what it is.
For me,
And I will never talk to you again.
I don't want him to have nothing over me. Like, I don't want him to be
Yeah, like no one
I
up.
think about
yeah,
that.
I don't want him to be like, yeah, I did all this
Yeah.
to her and she still came back.
Ooh. Honestly, that does make me want to throw
Yeah.
up. Like
Mhm.
honestly, I'm not even
I'm
gonna
actually
hold you.
sick just thinking
Yeah.
about
I
that.
honestly feel like if that ever came out, like when I make it big,
Oh,
if that ever came out like a man said that, I would literally be like, I've never seen this man a day in my life.
Absolutely.
Like,
I've never-
deny.
You would believe.
and I would be
Remember,
like,
yeah,
I ain't never
deny,
seen
deny,
you.
deny.
I would be with
Exactly.
you. I ain't never seen her with him.
Never.
I don't even know who that
I don't know
is.
who this little
What?
wannabe
What's his
bugaboo is.
She ain't never seen him.
Never.
She never
I've
been
never
here.
seen Shanique
We
with that
don't know
man.
him.
Okay. All right. We only got 3 more tracks, ladies. The first one is Stay. So toward the end, it was a change in the energy.
Oh,
Was.
yeah.
It was
big
a shift.
We had to repent and reform.
Yeah, they had
They
to
spun the
regroup.
block.
They spun the block.
They spun the block.
That's what I'm saying.
And this is where I got off the bus.
Yeah.
The last song I said, I'm
They
off the
spun
bus.
the block. She's like, can you please just
Listen.
stay?
I remember
Please just
when your
stay.
friend come to you venting about her nigga, how
Yikes.
terrible he is.
Okay, and I'm over here calling him all types of
And then
names,
she
and we doing this
like,
stuff.
all right, we worked it out. We together.
Yeah.
No,
I'm good, love.
no. We didn't work. I didn't work it out with him.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, that's
What's the
fair.
premise of the song? Stay.
Stay, yeah, like staying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Coming back.
She
Like,
literally,
honestly,
she literally is just saying,
she
can you
literally
please
just
promise
said-
me one thing?
Yeah.
Is that you'll stay.
Mhm. And before
That's what
that,
it
she had
said.
said that she can't. So apparently, she did get her nigga back because she
Mm.
wanted him to
guess they
promise
worked
to
it out.
stay.
I guess they worked it out. I don't
But
know.
hey, it seems like we can't relate.
I can't relate.
Okay.
I can't relate. I think
I'm
she
sh-
probably told him, you know, that girl can't hold you and feel you like how I did. And
And
then
he
he
was
came
like-
back and now she's just like, please,
Yeah.
just stay.
Yeah.
I be down
I
bad,
can't
but
relate.
eternally. Like,
Yeah.
I just like, I
That's-
can't.
That's a little bit
Never.
too gutter bread.
Yeah.
The next song is Sweet 16.
You know what? This song
Yeah.
is actually really depressing.
Yeah, it is.
I think
It's
about
very,
it's
very.
I don't know who
to
they
me,
talk
it's
about in the
sad.
song.
Yeah, it's
But-
real sad.
but they
But
like,
Tavia was
yeah.
singing though.
Yeah.
She had a little.
Mhm.
it's giving, hold on to your innocence.
Yeah.
You
And
shall
I
come.
remember,
Yeah.
I do remember vividly when like this came out. I was like, oh, Sweet 16, it's gonna be like a
Yeah. Nope.
No.
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 And it seems like that's that age because who was the other girl that had that one song?
Who?
16 at War. Oh my gosh.
Lord.
I was like,
Baby.
oh, this is when I was 16. I was
not
like,
When
going
I
through
was
stuff like
16,
that.
I was in Girl Scouts. I was like,
I was living my life.
I was in Girl Scouts till I graduated high school.
Me
Okay,
too.
shout out to
Me
Troop
too.
1233.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I was selling my Girl Scout cookies in the hallway.
Same.
in high school,
and getting
yes.
them patches.
Getting
you
them
couldn't
patches.
tell me
I
nothing
sold
to
them
be
to
a
all
Girl
my
Scout.
teachers.
You
Couldn't
couldn't
afford it.
tell me nothing.
Yes.
Cynthia was
And
like,
that's on poverty.
My sister did Girl Scouts, and Cynthia was like, "No, I'm not doing that ever again." And I was
I loved Girl Scouts, but no, at 16, I was not going through with them. what they was talking
I
about.
don't know what y'all I don't know where y'all
But I was having slumber parties and going to Girl Scout. Literally.
Me and
that
Jessica
is
was
it.
just driving in the car. We was happy to have a car going to Bojangles. That's all we wanted to do.
Look, I cannot relate. I was good at 16, baby.
We was
Bojangles
going to
is so funny.
Bojangles getting chicken and going to McDonald's to get fresh. We just wanted to go to 2 different places. That's all we
for
wanted
real.
to do.
That really was the wave. Like at 16, it's like
It was just
if
freedom.
you had a friend that
Oh
had
my
a
God.
car,
With a car?
Yeah.
oh baby, when my
Yeah.
friend got a car, it was like I had a car.
Yeah.
I was like,
We was
come
on the
get me,
scene.
please.
We was everywhere.
Like, and we weren't doing that. Like we was
Well,
like
wasn't
going to
even doing
McDonald's,
nothing.
Doing
Right.
that
Right,
shit,
going
like
to
going
McDonald's,
to 3 different places to
Walmart,
get food.
Yep.
The mall.
Going to
Going
the
to
mall.
Walmart,
Going
the
to the
mall.
mall.
We
That
was
was what
just
I
going
did
to
at
Walmart.
16. I was at the mall, just
And
walking
shout out
around,
to
couldn't buy
Walmart,
shit. I ain't have no
because
money.
Walmart used to be 24/7.
It did.
See, in New
Yeah.
York, we didn't have a 24/7 Walmart. I never heard of a 24/7
Really?
Walmart till I came
But
down
came to
here.
college, yeah.
Yeah, until I came to college. I
Register was
said,
shut
y'all's
down at
Walmart's
12,
is
though.
24/7.
Right. Rest in peace to the 24/7 Walmart.
Did COVID
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
No, let me tell y'all something, y'all. Real quick, real funny. So y'all know I used to work overnight shifts when I worked for 911. So this was like like after COVID-ish, when COVID was like whatever. So I had went to Walmart. I got off at 3 a.m. I was working an overtime shift. Got off at 3 a.m, right? Took my ass to Walmart. Got me some stuff so I could make a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit when I got home, right? I go into Walmart and there's like a sheriff sitting outside the Walmart, right? But I had on my 911 uniform. So I guess he thought I was
Like staff.
so I guess because he let me walk. He was about to say something, but then he was like, "Oh, okay." He walked in, and I was like, "Okay." So I walk inside. There's nobody in there but workers. But I didn't find that odd because it's 3 a.m. So I'm like, it's just me, like, getting some stuff. No one else is up. Like, I just got off of work, whatever. I'm getting my stuff, putting it in my cart. I'm walking all through the store, getting my stuff. I go to check out. Someone comes up to me and was like, we're closed right now, right? I was like, y'all see me in here getting all this stuff. Why would you in there like all this stuff?
They didn't say nothing.
They didn't say nothing to me, and they was looking at me crazy too the whole time. And I'm looking at them like, why y'all looking at me like that? Because then nobody told me it wasn't 24/7 no more.
My thing is,
I was so
the register
mad.
not broken.
Been like, y'all need to
Okay.
fire this register up.
Turn
it
I'm
on.
like, y'all let me put all this stuff in my shopping cart. Walk to the register to tell me y'all not open.
Don't piss me off.
I was like, what the fuck y'all doing in here then?
What you doing?
What you doing in here?
Clock in, baby.
So,
I was like, so y'all can't
listen.
just check me out. There's like, no, the register's not up. I said, wow.
They ain't got nothing to do with
That's
it.
actually
So now I
crazy.
gotta
Well,
steal.
it was
Yeah, basically.
I just left the stuff right here. I said, y'all put it back then. Because I'm not.
That would have pissed me
I
off.
was so
I would've
mad.
walked out.
I said, y'all put the shit back.
That
Because
would've-
why you ain't tell me when I walked in the store?
Listen, if it was under a
y'all
certain
are
amount, you
closed.
could have took it home.
Yeah, for
Actually,
real.
for my time, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm taking it with me.
Nah,
I'm taking
for
all this
real.
shit.
For
Y'all
real.
see me walk in the store. You should have said, we are closed.
I would have cussed.
I
Oh, I
would
was
have
mad.
cussed too.
Anywho.
But speaking of not cussing, because this last song is the
yeah.
outro. And I'm not gonna
Ooh,
lie
and
to
they ate
y'all.
it.
Whenever I hear Amazing Grace, I hear this version in my head. That is all I hear. Like Amazing Grace. I hear their harmonies in their version.
Sweet.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, the song, it was, no disrespect. It was a great song before, but I won't tuned in like that.
So yeah, they made it.
Like
Yeah.
that before.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna do the most. Because Amazing Grace, if y'all know the
Ain't never
original,
had to do that.
ain't never had nothing to do
I
that.
would.
What you saying, girl?
Yeah.
That part for me. What you said, girl?
So
But okay, what series was it? Because it was either Sister
Smart guy.
Sister or
It was Smart Guy.
And that's when I saw it for the first
Absolutely.
time. And I was like, oh my
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
These girls are those girls.
Yeah.
Really
And
those girls.
My mama loved gospel, so it was like
Yeah.
perfect. I said, Mama, they love Jesus too. Just like me.
Mhm.
So I love that too.
Yeah, no,
for
they
real.
they
And it
ate this song.
showcased
Ate
that
it up.
everybody can sing. That everybody can
Yep.
sing, but everybody can sing.
Yeah.
That little
Everybody
lower
had a
register.
place in the group,
I
unlike
don't know
Farrah.
who was hitting that lower register. I
Yeah.
don't know if it was really
Probably
Latavia or if it was
Latavia.
Beyonce.
I
for
want to say it's
real.
Latavia.
But I was like, oh my God, like they are singing.
Yeah.
Like they
And
were
then-
showing the
Yeah, they
Yes,
sang down.
They did. And
That's
then when
the
Kelly
perfect way
came
to
on and
end
sang
it.
and like belted, I'm just like,
Yep.
Mhm. That's the perfect way
Oh,
to
I love
end
it.
it. Like to start with so good. Like, you know, of course, not skipping the intro, but they was just talking the shit on the intro. But to start with a track like So Good and then end with Amazing Grace, because it's like, y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all can make up all these headlines. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. But God's grace over my life is going to take me to the top.
You can call me the Illuminati all you want, but this is going dating all the way back to the second album. They've been praising the Lord.
Praising the Lord.
And they also gave thanks to the person that helped form the group, other
Shout
than
out to
Matthew.
Matthew.
And it was dedicated to her because she had passed away.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, I think it's Andrea.
Yeah.
I think it was
Ann.
Ann.
Yeah, dedicated. Yep. And so, as we wrap up this, first of all, I want to say thank y'all so much.
Thank you for having us.
Going
I'm
through
honored.
the writings on the wall, like with people that mean so much to me that I've known for such a long time, and like I've known this album for so long, it just means so much to me. And so I have like a closing segment because y'all know I love a little journal prompt and a little, you know, whatever. And so I just want us lastly to go through, and we can start with you, Ebony. Just because we are all children of destiny.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And as a child of destiny,
Okay.
what is one lesson that you learned from the writings on the wall that you apply to your life almost like daily?
No, for real, it's bills.
Yeah.
Like, I think you can speak for all of us when you say that.
Can you pay my
Can you pay my automobiles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, no, I'm good. Because what it gave to me was like, I'm going to still do my own, but like, I'm not going to pay for you and me. Like, we gotta work something out. Or if you're going to use mine, make sure you pay for it.
Yeah.
So that's what I stick to this day.
Yeah, just a little support.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you, Alex?
For me, it's like duality. So it's like Ebony said, bills. I'm grown, independent, like give me my shit back. But then it's also like vulnerable, like, but I love you. I want you to be with me. Like, like hug me. But you know,
say my name.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Please
it's a
stay.
balance. And that's how being a Black woman is. It's like 1 minute you gotta be independent Black queen, and the next minute it's like, but
you gotta be a soft
buddy,
girl.
hug me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just a little baby. I'm just a girl.
Yeah,
I'm just a girl.
Just a
It gave me
girl.
that, like, it gave me the opportunity, or let me see, like, it's okay to be independent, but also to tell somebody, like, give me a hug.
Yeah. No,
And
for real.
seriously.
And last
real.
thing, I do want to say, like, temptation, like, feeling okay with, like, okay, I'm lusting over somebody, but I'm in a relationship. Like, it's okay. Just don't act on it. And then you acted on it at the end.
Relatability.
But, like, it's like, okay, we all have feelings.
we all have
with
feelings.
it.
We
We
all
are
have men, and we
humans.
see other men sometimes, and we
Yeah,
think about
and they be
leaving
looking
them.
good.
Oh,
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah.
They
But yeah,
do.
that's
Just
what it
are
is
you
for
gonna
me.
act on it so that you know don't do it so you don't have to
do it.
confess.
Exactly.
That's the part.
Exactly.
But yeah, duality.
Yeah. I agree. No, for real. Bills definitely, I think, shaped a lot of millennial women. Because like you said, Ebony, and like Destiny's Child said, don't use my shit and not replenish it. Don't do that. Because now you're bugging me.
Yeah.
And
You,
you
bugging
gotta go.
what? You bugging who?
You
You
bugging
bugging
me.
me. And don't
In
you
case
see
you see, it's not
it ain't
cool.
cool.
It's really not cool to be a bugaboo.
It's really not cool to be a bugaboo. Please
A
make
broke one, too, is
a broke
crazy.
bugaboo
Now,
is crazy.
To be broke and a bugaboo is like
A broke bugaboo
you
is
gotta
crazy.
go.
She was a struggle.
But
Yeah.
he was the
Which
worst.
one?
He
Oh
was
my
the
God. Worst.
He
But
was the
then,
absolute worst.
like you said, Alex, but I love you.
Yeah. But who? Just be right.
But I love you. Right? Just get your shit together.
Right, please.
Yeah, like, so no, the album is definitely relatable. And I just learned that you just have to be in tune with yourself, with your emotions, and also stand on business.
Yeah. Oh.
As the kids say these days, right? That's what they be
period.
saying.
Yeah.
Stand on business.
Yeah.
Like,
That's exactly what they be saying.
but also, you know, express your feelings.
Yeah. And I think for me, it just taught me kind of like what Alex was saying with the duality. But I love this album so much is because, you know, like church people be getting in a tizzy.
Oh.
If you in church on Sunday
Yeah.
and then you in the club on Thursday.
Jumping.
And
Not today,
yeah,
actually.
Yeah. And you know, I feel like this just taught me like, yes, I can love God, I can praise God, but I'm still a human. I still have feelings. I still get tempted. I still lust. I still have all these things. But like, you know, like I'm still very human and I'm just a girl. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I
Literally
just
just a
think
girl.
like this taught me like acceptance too. Like, it's nothing wrong with how you feel. Like, it's nothing wrong with like saying like you're gonna have to pay a bill. It's nothing wrong for calling out cheating. It's nothing wrong for saying I might cheat back.
Right.
Like,
It's humanizing. It's
Yeah.
humanizing,
It
like
is.
Black women especially, because we don't get that opportunity or that
don't.
space
Yeah.
to be that.
Yeah.
So you
Exactly.
got like 4 Black girls from the South saying all these things,
Mhm.
and it's like,
And also, speaking of from the South, it also helped me to embrace my Southern girl likeness.
Yeah.
Like with the cowgirl,
Mhm.
like everything. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud to be like this. Like, I'm so proud. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then also, it taught me it's okay to keep a list of the haters.
Oh,
Like,
is.
and
Let
let
them
them come back
know.
to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I
not
was gonna
making
say,
you know.
another thing is like,
Like,
let the haters know you thought you
Yeah.
could, you thought you had one up on me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you don't.
But
Mhm.
and never would.
and you
never
don't have to
would.
be humble.
And you don't have to be humble.
Yeah, and
You
don't let the world humble you.
Exactly.
it makes
Exactly.
me sad for the girls of today because they don't have stuff
They
like
don't.
that.
They
don't
don't.
have a Destiny's Child.
Whew.
They
don't-
got sexy reds.
Oh my God! Did y'all see that lip gloss?
Okay,
that
well,
she
we
got
got
out?
Megan Thee Stallion
Like,
and Glorilla and
yeah,
Cardi
but
B.
it's still
no
not-
singers
Lotto,
though.
But I'm just
Lotto,
saying,
too.
yeah.
True, but
Yeah, but
and
Southern
the
Queen.
average
queens
Black
suck.
girl isn't living like. It's
It's
not
not.
the same. Like it is. It's like you have
I
something
saw
to aspire
myself
to.
in them, like, because it's
Yeah.
just like
Exactly.
I
I
ain't
don't
had no
see
money.
myself in a sexy red. I'm not putting booty hole brown lip gloss on my lips.
Ooh, or
Nah,
yellow
Nah,
discharge.
that's crazy.
Yellow
And then she had a gonorrhea
Gonorrhea.
one. I
Gonorrhea.
said, this is crazy.
And this is what
Cut
the
the
kids-
cameras.
And this is what
the
this
cameras.
is what the kids have to look up to.
And I'm just like, they
Yeah.
don't have a
It's
Raven Simone
disgusting.
or nothing like.
Yes, like you
Yeah.
can. I just feel like you can be vulgar, you can be sexy, you can be
Yeah.
all those things, but like just have some fucking couth.
It's
Yeah.
a balance.
And then they
Have
have
some decorum.
Because again, they were
Like,
talking
you are not
about
demure
sex.
at all, bitch.
Yeah, they were
The
talking
fuck?
about sex. They were talking about because
They
you know I
were.
will say we have like a Victoria Monet
Yeah.
because you know
We
that
do.
was a clever
Yeah.
line that child had landed on my back like a
Ooh.
plane if you can't hold
hold
it or
it.
whatever she
Okay.
said.
Crazy.
I said, is she saying what I think
Yes,
she said?
and Kelly Rowland, and that's one of her favorite lines
Yeah.
too, out of that song.
Because it's so subtle.
It's
As a
so
little kid,
subtle.
you
And that's-
know, they
yeah.
think it's really about a plane.
Yeah.
Exactly. Very true. Very
But
true. And I think that
what do I
Beyonce is
know?
a master of talking about sex, but not talking
Actually
about
It's
Yeah.
not
sex.
raunchy.
Mhm.
It's
Right.
not like I'm like, well, sometimes, but
I'm like,
it's
ooh.
not like.
But
it's
like,
not
too
taste.
I feel like
It's not overt,
I feel like now
it's
she
taste.
Yes,
now
like,
she be on some more
Not that.
expressive stuff. But before they've been talking about sex this whole time,
whole
and
time.
like you would never even know unless you like reading in between the lines.
Yeah.
You know.
Bring back girl
But
groups.
bring them back.
Please, bring them
we
back.
have Flo. Shout out
I'm
to
about to
Flo.
say,
Yeah.
Flo is
Love
definitely
Flo.
coming.
Flow.
Yeah, and they coming. They are children of destiny. And with that said, you guys, this is the end of Music Bites. This is the end of our journey through the writings on the wall. Thank you to the ladies of Beytime and Unwine for coming through today, and just sharing insights and sharing like your Beyonce expertise. And so, tell the people where they can follow you.
You can follow us on all social media. We're on Twitter. It's B, like the letter B, time and unwind. We're on TikTok. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram.
YouTube.
YouTube. I don't know
biggest
why I
thing.
never start with YouTube.
It's the
but
biggest
we're
thing.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
We have a podcast on Spotify and Apple. Threads.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
on
yeah,
Threads.
Threads.
Yeah,
I gotta get back on
yeah.
Threads.
I be threading real
You on
hard.
Twitch?
We are on
Yeah,
Twitch.
we are on
We
Twitch.
have a
Yep.
Twitch account. We ain't on there, but we
Yeah,
have it.
we got
We have one though.
Yeah,
Y'all
Someone
on
teach us how to use
everything.
it, how to stream, and we'll do it.
Okay.
Y'all on
So
everything.
follow us,
Yes.
subscribe,
Follow, subscribe, like,
comment,
share,
whatever.
all the
Please,
things.
and get into the tea, because if it's things that you don't know about Beyonce, Destiny's Children, and then just Black women empowerment, that's what I love about your brand, is just always giving flowers to the ladies.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and I really, really
Love the
appreciate that.
ladies.
And you know, like, I'm not even gonna say, like, y'all show love to all ladies.
Yeah.
You know, and I love y'all for that. But
Thank you.
also, it's just like y'all give love to Black women too. But I
Oh,
just love that, you know, we're
specifically
the
for Black women.
priority.
Yeah, of course.
You know, love that.
Very much.
And so you can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at As Told by Sly. And also follow the team Dreams to Reality on Instagram. That's dreams, the number 2 _ reality _. And so Thank y'all so much.
Thank
Thank
you for having us.
Yes.
This was fun.
This
Yes.
was amazing.
And so remember, music isn't just something we hear, it's something we live. Until next time, keep the rhythm in your heart and the melody in your soul. This is Music Bites, where every note tells a story.
Subscribe to my damn show. Subscribe.
yeah.